Hello everyone, it's been a while. Last weekend I went to Tokaigi, or Japan Game Party, which is a game expo that was outside of Tokyo. It was a really interesting expo actually. I didn't really know much about the expo before I went. I've only seen this video, and what I could tell from it was that it was just seemed really big, and from what I've heard it's the same area where they keep Tokyo Game Show, which is huge. So what is it? Well, it's like a game expo, but it's also more of a community kind of thing, where they do events and try to get people to get to know each other and like showcase more smaller stuff. They had tournaments, but it was kind of a different feeling than other tournaments that I've been to, like DreamHack in Sweden, where they're more serious looking and the commentators are really dressed up. Here it was very casual, and they had tournaments in Mario Kart, and even like I think it was a train game where you're a train and you're supposed to explore Japan.
So can you win the game, or is it just like you travel for fun? Or...
Sorry, what?
Can you win the game, or is it just traveling for fun?
Just traveling for fun. It's no fighting.
What really surprised me there was that it had so many smartphone games. At a Western expo you would see more of console games, or like the new the Division or something, like really big, but they had none of that actually, and there were tournaments in all of these games, but no tournaments in games that I've actually seen before, with the exception of Street Fighter, which was pretty obvious, or Mario Kart, but other than that there was just these all new different games that I've never seen before, like Tsum, I think, like Fruit Ninja, but with Marvel heroes. And the fun thing about it was that the smartphone games that they had there they had really good quality, not in the sense that they like had good textures. Their mechanics were sort of different than what I usually see people play on the trains in Sweden, for example, where it's mostly Candy Crush or something. Here they were playing co-op games with each other on each, like on one phone each, with 3 players, and it was like I've never seen that. And they also had RTS style games and RPG games, card games as well, kind of like Hearthstone, but they looked more difficult to get. And they also had like a huge section at the entrance with Sudden Attack, which was really interesting. Sudden Attack is well, I guess it's mostly like the most famous FPS in Asia. It's sort of like, in my opinion, it looks like a Counter-Strike clone. It's basically just a shooter where one team can plant a bomb and the other team is supposed to they kill each other, and it's 5 versus 5 in a competitive mode. That part actually looked like a Western style, but the content in the game was so strange. Like the grenades were plushies where they threw at each other, and all the characters were anime schoolgirls, which was strange. It looked like they'd been not more like a Counter-Strike Global Offensive clone, but more like a Counter-Strike 1.6 clone. And I actually checked, like I researched Sudden Attack afterwards, and I saw that Sudden Attack 2 is coming soon with amazing graphics, which actually... like the game should have been released 5 years ago. Judging from the comments, everyone's saying that, well, it's a free-to-play game, so why should we complain about the graphics? And then you have the characters, which look... aimed for an Asian demographic. That's... if I can... yeah, I think I can say that. What did I think about the event? It was really fun, actually. It was just really fun to see how the mood was so open and inviting for everyone. It sort of feels like games here might be more accepted because I see commercials for games everywhere, and I see people playing games everywhere, and different types of people, like an old guy who was playing like a really old indie game. They also had an indie game section where we tried some games out. All in all, it was a really good experience, and hopefully maybe someday I'll be able to showcase something of my own in these kind of places, because it seems like a great experience overall.
I make games, I do shit. Can speak Nihongo for a bit. Watch me talk, watch me play, watch me every day. I moved here for a year. I will work with some games. I don't know how it might go.